Hi everyone, welcome back to Smarta.
With Marta.
We are here for fitness challenge number 9, which is called Around the World. We'll explain in a moment. For now, we have some shout outs though.
Yep.
The first one is for Asher in my class. And Asher wrote to me that he really enjoyed fitness challenge number 6 and number 7. His favorite parts were doing the surf jumps. He says he liked those because it made him dizzy and it made him laugh. And at the end of the videos, he was really sweaty and it made him feel good. Mm-hmm. And I like that he said that because, to be honest, boys and girls, working out, the actual physical act of working out, sometimes it's hard. It's not fun for me sometimes. It's like, why am I doing this? I'm so tired. But it's that feeling after the fact. You know you're going to get stronger. You know you're going to get healthier.
You're keeping your body healthy.
Yeah, you feel good for the whole day and the next day. It's that feeling afterwards. And I'm glad Asher brought that up.
Okay, my shout out is for Owen and Hayes, who sent us a message and said that they went on a 6-kilometer run. 6 kilometers. Now that is really far. If you go around Spencer Field three times, that's 1 kilometer. So 3 times 6, that's 18 times around the field.
So they ran down Beach Drive with Hayes' mom for the equivalent of 18 laps around Spencer Field.
Good job, you guys.
That's a great fitness challenge. And the last, we have 3 shout-outs for fitness today. The last one's for Hayumi. Hayumi sent us a really cool video of her doing a fitness challenge in her house. And in the video, I don't want to get anything wrong, so I'm going to read it. I'm going to save my favorite one for last. She did push-ups, she did jumping jacks, and she did jump squats. But my favorite one she called it wall climbs. Explain wall climbs, Mrs. Marta.
It's when you put both your hands on the edge of the wall and both your feet and you climb up. And the funny thing was, Mr. Marta said, I remember doing that when I was a kid. And I'm like, I never did that.
Yeah, Hayumi, you're just like me. My mom used to get mad because my footprints were always on the wall and the handprints. But Hayumi did wall climbs from the floor to the ceiling twice. She did 2 wall climbs. That was very nice.
All right. Let's go into jokes.
On the jokes. These are Mrs. Marta's jokes. And I really like this first one, actually. Why did the bird go to the doctor?
I don't know. Why did the bird go to the doctor?
To get a treatment.
Get it? Treatment? Okay, we have a doctor and a dentist joke today.
Okay.
Here's my dentist joke. What time do you go to the dentist?
Whenever your appointment is.
At 2:30. Get it?
Tooth hurty. Tooth hurty. Because my tooth hurty. Yep. Hope my tooth doesn't hurty.
No.
I like having no cavities.
Me too. Okay.
Okay, Around the World Challenge. This actually, boys and girls, is fitness challenge number 9. And this is going to be our last fitness challenge for a while. We're gonna take a pause from filming fitness challenges. There's only 2 more weeks of school after this week. So what we decided was we'd make fitness challenge 9 a really special video. And Mrs. Marta's going to add some extra things into it, which you'll see pretty soon. So fitness challenge number 9, what I did was, so let's go back. For the last 2 weeks of school, there won't be a new fitness challenge after this one. So you can go back and do your favorites of 1 to 9, whichever one's your favorites, do them again. So fitness challenge number 9, I came to Mrs. Marta and said, Mrs. Marta, I have an idea for a fitness challenge. I need to know 10 countries that we've not been to that you're looking forward to going to. And it took her pretty easy for the first 5.
Not long. I can name like 100 countries I want to visit.
And so she had to narrow down her top 10 next favorites. And the first 5 she had right away. This one. But then she was like, struggling between which ones does she want to pick. And she finally chose her top 10. And those countries were Belgium, Iceland, Norway, Peru, Tanzania, St. Lucia, Singapore, Japan, Morocco, and Turkey. Those were her 10 countries she wanted to go to. And then, because Mrs. Marta knows her geography very well, she named the capital cities for each of those countries for me.
I have to be honest. A couple of them.
2 of them you had to look up.
I had to look up.
Yeah, but she knew most of them. Brussels, Belgium, Reykjavik, Iceland. These are the capital cities. Oslo, Norway. Lima, Peru. Dodoma, Tanzania.
That's the one I had to look up.
Castries, St. Lucia. Singapore. Explain that, Mrs. Marta.
Singapore, the country of Singapore is actually a city. They call it a city-state. So the capital is just
the city
Singapore.
itself.
It doesn't actually have a capital. It's just the country is a city.
The country is the city. Tokyo, Japan. Rabat, Morocco. And Ankara, Turkey. So now once we had those, I picked an exercise for the first letter of each capital city and country. So for example, in Brussels, Belgium, they both start with B's. So we're doing burpees and bicycles. Reykjavik, Iceland, R and I. So we're doing reverse lunges and incline press. Oslo, Norway, overhead squats, narrow squats. And the list goes down, down, down as we go through. You're going to do each exercise for 45 seconds. Then you get a break for 30 seconds while I also explain what the next move is. And we do the next one for 45 seconds. 45 seconds doesn't sound like a lot. And in the beginning, it may seem pretty easy. I guarantee you, when you get down to here, 45 seconds is going to seem really, really long. It's going to get tiring. The good news is, if you add up, we have 20 exercises total. 45 seconds times 20 is 900 seconds. Divide that by 60 so we know the minutes. That's 15 minutes. So you're going to be working out for 15 minutes. Is what you're going to be working out
and
for.
having breaks.
And having breaks.
The other thing you need to know is Mr. Marta's not going to have a demo at the beginning. He's just going to demo right as probably as you're resting, I'm guessing. And he's also not going to have a warm-up. So you should always do a warm-up. We just don't want to make the video too long. So please do your warm-up. So after we're done talking here, you warm yourself up, stretch yourself out, and then come back.
And get yourself organized. You're going to need a few things for the workout.
So can you tell them what they need to get?
So for this workout, you'll need obviously a towel and some water for when you get tired. Okay. You might want an exercise mat or a towel if you like laying down when we're doing like ab work. If you routinely lay down on something, get that ready, but it's not necessary. But some extra things you don't normally use in our videos that you'll need. You'll need to get a heavy book. Okay. Find the biggest book in your house that you can hold comfortably in two hands. Okay.
And lift over your head.
And lift over your head.
You have to be able to lift it.
Okay. So you need a big book. If you're lucky enough to have a weighted ball, that works even better. Okay. This is a 12-pound ball. If you have one of those, use that. But if you don't have a 12-pound ball, get the heaviest book you can find in your house.
That you can lift over your head. Don't get the heaviest book that you can't lift over your head.
That's right. That's honestly all you need for the workout, except you might want to get one extra piece of equipment. For one of the moves, you can use a broomstick. This isn't a Keto Joe, actually, that I'm going to use, but you can use a broomstick. Get your mom's broom or your dad's broom and use the broomstick for one exercise. But if you don't have a broomstick, it's okay because we can still use the book for the exercise as well.
You just have to be holding something over your head.
So, book for sure, broomstick optional, and we're going to start the workout right away. So as Mrs. Marta says, very important to warm your body up, but just so the video doesn't get too long, I'm not going to do a warm-up. I'm going to do my own warm-up between this video. And then when you're ready you have all your equipment ready, you got your book, you got your water, you got your blanket, you got your towel, whatever you need.
Also, if we don't want it to be too long, we should stop talking.
I should stop talking. Get all your stuff ready.
We'll see
warm
you
yourself up. And we'll see you for this video. Hi everyone, we're off to Brussels, Belgium. So we're starting off with Brussels burpees. We're starting in 10 seconds. You know what burpees look like. So get ready, 45 seconds of burpees. Go at your own pace. Try to keep active with burpees for 45 seconds. 3, 2, 1, begin. Now we're on to Belgian bicycle. You got your back. Done these before. Bicycle, knee to elbow is what you'll be doing. Spin it this way. You can see me a bit better. Belgian bicycles. Begin. Hope you have music on in the background. because I would sure like some, but I don't want YouTube to stop the channel. So crank your music up. It helps distract from the pain. 2, 1, rest. We're off to Reykjavik Iceland next. We have 30 seconds to rest. I'm gonna get a towel.
Are you going to show us what we're doing?
No, do I come back to 10 seconds?
Okay. And he's gone. And he's back.
All right, boys and girls, we're off to Reykjavik Iceland. For Reykjavik, we got Reykjavik reverse lunges. They will look like this. Touching knee to the ground. Keep that knee in front, back from the toe. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Reykjavik reverse lunges. Lightly touch the knee to the ground so you're staying in control. Don't slam it down. So you're controlling the movement down. I want the knee touching the floor each time. Very lightly. So you got to control the muscles. Keep your lead knee back from your toe for these Reykjavik reverse lunges. And rest. We're off to Iceland, Reykjavik Iceland. Iceland incline press. You're going to need a chair or a couch to put your feet on. Sorry, Mrs. Guard, I'm putting my shoes on your beautiful green velvet sofa. She's going right now. So you're going to put your feet on the sofa and do push-ups from here. Incline push-ups.
Make sure your shoes are clean.
3, 2, 1. Get those feet up. Push-ups. You can put your feet on a chair, on the couch, on the coffee table. Just make sure you're not going to break anything, or dirty anything, or wreck anything. And we've got these incline push-ups for 45 seconds. I can't see the timer, so I'll wait for the beep just like you.
I have to imagine when I go to Reykjavik, Iceland, it's going to be more fun than doing push-ups. 10 seconds.
2, 1, rest. We are off to Oslo, Norway next. We'll start with Oslo overhead squats. So you'll need your book or your dowel or your broom handle. This bad boy. So you have the book or the broomstick above your head and you'll squat down with it over your head. We're off to Oslo, Norway.
Starting session.
All right, Oslo, Norway. Oslo overhead squats. Bring that book or the broomstick above your head. Keep it up there. Stack it right above your shoulders the entire time. Keep your back straight, whether you're holding a book up there or a broomstick handle up this. So you should be stacked above. Don't lean forward like this. Keep that broomstick above your shoulders, over your hips the entire time. Oslo overhead squats in Norway. 10 seconds. 2, 1, rest. Oslo, Norway, so it's Norway narrow squats. You do not need any equipment for this one. Narrow squats. You're simply going to keep your feet and knees together this time. Stick your butt out to squat down and come up. Butt down, come up. Takes a lot of balance in this one. 10 seconds. Narrow squats. 2, 1. Narrow squats. You can throw your hands forward or counterbalance. Try to keep your knees back from your toes when you squat down. You're sideways here. Don't go like this and come forward. Stick your butt out. Push your butt back. Push your butt back. Stand fully up. Go as deep down on the squat as you can. Push that butt back. Two, 1, rest. We're going to Lima, Peru next. So for Lima, we have left side plank. So you're going to be on your left side. We've done these before. You'll lay on your left side, elbow the ground, stack your feet if you can. If that's too hard, straddle. If that's too hard, bend the back leg and push up. Left side planks. We're heading to Lima, Peru next.
Starting session.
Okay, Lima, left side plank. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Balance that left side. Your other hand go on your hip, or go straight in the air if you want to. But you're on your left side right now. Keep your side facing the ground. Don't expose your back or your chest to the ground. Stay in this position. You can also go up on your hand if you want to for the side plank. Make kind of like a side plank push or hold. The elbow is much more stable, however. That's where I'm choosing to be. 10 seconds. These are the Lima left side planks. We're resting. Lima is in the country of the capital city of Peru. We have Peru push-ups. You know push-ups. Do them any way you want to. Knees, toes, hands wide, hands narrow. You decide. Whatever you decide, try to make sure your elbows aren't flaring. What I mean by that is, keep your elbows tucked in close to the body. Don't let them flare out sideways. Too hard on the shoulders. So elbows close to the body. Push-ups, begin. Try to touch your chest to the floor and full push-up for extension. Don't cheat and go halfway down or halfway up. Full straighten the arms. It helps you elevate your chest. Elevate shoulders. Here is a 10-second count, Mrs. Murda.
We're at 20 seconds.
Woo-wee! Pace yourself, boys and girls. Breathe. Elbows in tight.
5 seconds.
2, 1, rest. We are off to Dodoma, Tanzania. We're going to start off with duck walks after we fly there. The duck walk, put your hands behind your back, and you're going to walk your feet, knees to the ground. You're going to go back and forth. I'm going to move this mat so I can go all the way down. You're going to duck walk. We're flying off to Domina.
Starting session.
The Doma duck walks. Get in position. Keep crouch as low as you can. Try not to rise up when you walk. Begin. Try to stay low. Touch the knee to the ground and switch your legs. Turn. Knee to the ground. Keep that knee touch the ground, then step. Try not to raise your butt in the air. Your butt stays in that low position the entire time. So no standing up.
I think Mr. Martin might be regretting making this 45 seconds.
No way. On the push-ups, I was definitely regretting 45 seconds. I was very tired on those. Duck walks are like a nice rest. Right, boys and girls?
Not for me. 10 seconds.
Knee to the ground. 3, 2, 1. Rest. So that is Dodoma duck walks in Tanzania. We're doing tricep dips next. Go back to your couch or your chair. Put your hands on that couch or chair. Sit on it. Put your hands on it. Get your butt off it. And you're going to dip up and down. Dip up and down. So we're going to start sitting right here. It's better if you had a harder surface. Dining room chair works better. But the sofa still work. And begin. So, dip your butt, push up with your arms. Dip your butt, push up with your arms. Get down as low as you can. Don't push with your legs, push with your arms. You're working the back of your arm right now. That's your tricep muscle. It's got 3 heads coming together on a point. 20 seconds. 10 seconds.
You can do it.
3, 2, 1. We are finished with Tanzania. We are heading off next. We're flying to Castries, St. Lucia. We're going to start with curtsy lunges once we fly there. Remember the curtsy lunges, you're wide apart. Curtsy to one side, knee touch the ground. Curtsy to the other side, knee touch the ground. Curtsy lunges for Castries in St. Lucia.
And look it up, boys and girls. It looks beautiful.
Yes. We're going to fly there next. All right. We're in Castries, St. Lucia. We're doing Castries curtsy lunges for 45 seconds. Here we go. 2, 1. Castries curtsy lunges. Touch the ground with the knee, nice and light, so you're nice and controlled. This is not a jumping movement. You don't want to slam your foot into the ground. Full curtsy. So kick that back leg out really far. Touch the ground. Touch the ground.
You're more than halfway now.
Full curtsy. And rest. We're in St. Lucia. Castries is the capital of St. Lucia. St. Lucia is the country in the Caribbean. We're doing St. Lucia shoulder taps. You're going to get into a plank position. Simply stay there and tap your shoulder. Make sure you're keeping your chest pointed at the ground. Don't turn sideways. 10 seconds. St. Lucia shoulder taps. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Try to keep your body straight as a board. Nice plank. No curve in the body. Show it this way. So don't do this. Don't have your butt up. Don't let it collapse. Keep it nice and solid, nice and straight, like you are a board. Hence the word plank. Chest facing the ground.
20 seconds.
St. Lucia, shoulder taps. Hope you're watching the screen in between sets, because Mrs. Murrah is physically flying us on a map to those places. And rest. We're next off to Singapore, Singapore. So the first one, one I really don't like, Supermans. You're gonna be on the ground, hands out, head down. You're gonna come up and down. Up and down. So you're flying like Superman. We're off to Singapore next. When you're on the ground, face down, and fly like Superman. 2, 1, fly, hold it for a second, come down, fly. Hold for 2 seconds if you want to. Feet off the ground, hands off the ground. Fly. Hold for 3 seconds now. Down.
20 seconds.
Up. 1, 2, 3. Down. Up. 1, 2, 3. Down. Fly. 1,
10 seconds.
2, 3. Down. We got one more. Fly and hold it the whole time. 2, 1. Rest. Whew. We're getting a wall for the next one. We're still in Singapore. It's Singapore seated wall sits. So you're going to sit against the wall. You're going to have your feet up like you're a chair. Head, shoulders, back, butt against that wall. We're staying there for 45 when it starts. So find that wall. Starting in 4, get to position. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Try to make your legs 90 degrees. Don't collapse down and don't stand up. Make yourself look like a chair. You can have your hands here. You can have your hands here. You can have them here. You can punch if you want to. But stay seated. Right there. Don't push on your legs though. Keep them. Don't cheating with pushing with your hands. Take some of the weight off. Or use your muscles and your arms. Take some weight off. We got 10 seconds. You got this. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you can rest. We're flying to Tokyo, Japan next.
We have 3 countries left.
You're going to need your book for this one, or if you have a ball, your weighted ball. If you have a book, same thing. You have your feet in the air, body at 45. You're going to touch, 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 touch for the 45 seconds. Tokyo. We're in Tokyo, Japan. Tokyo twists. Feet up high, feet in the air. And touch each side as you twist. 2, 1, go. For some of you, this may get really hard on the lower back. If it does, put your feet in the ground. Bend them like this, but keep twisting and touching the ground. My neighbors know this is the last fitness video I'm filming. After me thumping this 12-pound ball on the ground, on their ceiling, I'm sure they're very happy this is the last one. Keep twisting, keep those legs in the air. The next one's really easy, because Japan, Tokyo twists we're doing, for Japan, we're doing jumping jacks.
10 seconds.
Kind of an active recovery. Keep twisting. 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, jumping jacks for Japan. We just finished Tokyo twists. Capital city of Japan is Tokyo. Japan, the country, we have jumping jacks. So, you know jumping jacks, you've done before. The reason I say active recovery is jumping jacks, you're still moving, but it's an easy way to catch your breath because you're not working very hard. Mr. Rogers moving the cameras are getting too close. I'll do it right here, Mr. Rogers, okay? We're not too close though.
Nope, that's good.
Jumping jacks. So we're still moving, we're still active, but it's not a really hard movement, so you're able to get your breath back. Breathe deep. It's kind of like you're resting while you're working. We call that active recovery. It's better to do active recovery than just stand, not good for the body.
20 seconds.
A little bit of exercise at the same time. So use this time to catch your breath.
I just keep calling out the time because Mr. Marta can't see it.
Yeah, thank you, Mrs. Marta.
10 seconds.
We're going to Morocco next. It's Rabat, Morocco. We did left side plank before. Now it's right side plank this time. So get your mats ready if you need them. Mrs. Marta is going to fly us to Rabat, the capital city of Morocco, for right side planks. I'm going to get a drink in these 10 seconds.
Starting session.
Right side plank, get set up. Remember, you can stack your feet. You can go on your arm elevated here if you want to. But begin now. If stacking your feet is too hard, put one foot over. If that's still too hard, lower that back foot and push up. But you can stack them. Only thing on the ground should be the edge of your right foot and your right forearm. You're turned sideways. Try to be a perfectly straight board here. Don't collapse. Okay, you're trying to work the obliques on the bottom. So you're gotta keep it straight.
20.
No collapsing. Breathe through it. Deep breaths.
10.
Get as much oxygen as you can. 2, 1, rest. We're going on the mountain climbers from Morocco. 45 seconds of mountain climbers. It's not an easy feat. It's a lot of mountain climbers. Most of you should know mountain climbers, been watched before. You're here, mountain climbers.
Can you show them the way I do them?
Wait, how do you do them?
Without the jump.
Oh, Mrs. Mara, steps, touches, steps.
If the jumps are too
touches,
hard, do that.
Steps, touches. You can do spider climbers if you want to. Outside. Your choice. Begin. Don't go too fast. 45 seconds, a lot of time for mountain climbers. When Mrs. Martin says 10 seconds, go as fast as you can. Pace yourself till then.
20.
10 seconds, sprint it.
Ten.
Go. Two, one, rest. We're off to Ankara, Turkey. Air squats will be first. You know those very well. Done lots. Again, active recovery for this one. Catch your breath on these air squats.
It's going to be our last country.
So last country, Ankara, Turkey. Boys and girls, Mrs. Mars is going to fly us there right away.
Starting session.
Ankara, Turkey. Ankara, air squats. Here we go. Wide stance. Full squat down. Standing up. Again, use this as active recovery. It's not an overly hard movement, so you should be able to catch some of that breath you lost before in mountain climbers. So nice deep breaths. Breathe deep in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. You do that so you slow your breathing down. If you only breathe through your mouth, you go. If you force yourself to breathe through your nose, it slows your breathing down.
10 seconds.
You need a full breath. In through your nose, out through your mouth on active recoveries. And rest. We're on the last one. We're in the country of Turkey. Toe taps, better known as V-ups. What a way to finish, boys and girls. 45 seconds of V-ups. Woo! If V-ups are too tough for you, they look like this. V and down. Switch to touch toes here. Your choice. I'm going to lay down for these last 10 seconds to recover. 2, 1. V-ups.
Toe taps.
Toe taps. You can touch the ground with your feet each time if you want to, but RX version, feet only 6 inches off the ground before rising back up again. You got this. 30 seconds. Never breathe.
20.
If your lower back starts hurting, switch to the knee bends, then touch. Mine's starting to hurt now.
10.
3, 2, 1. You did it. You went around the world. Boys and girls, that was a fun workout. Reminded me of travel. That's why we did it. Mrs. Marta and I are hoping to travel this summer. We don't know where to get to.
I don't think we're going to be going to any of those places.
Not those places.
I think we're going to be doing burpees BC.
That'll be a future list for years to come. Hope you enjoyed our around the world workout. We're heading over to Rexy for his joke next.
All right, you've made it around the world with Mr. Marta, and now it's time for Rexy's joke. What do you say to a T-Rex who's wearing headphones?
What do you say to a T-Rex that's wearing headphones?
Whatever you want. He can't hear you.